Okay. Now, action.
Actin?
Actin or action? So that was a beautiful house. One of the cool things about this car, I will note though, is when you kick the trunk, it opens the trunk.
Kick it?
When you kick the trunk, it opens the trunk.
Why would you want to kick
the
trunk?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's counterintuitive. Like
it goes straight and come out that way.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. It's got to, honey.
It doesn't.
Really?
No, it comes out to a pathway. Do you see this? This is what I have to put up with.
I backed into
All right,
Lauren's car the other day.
Let's look at the video.
Terrible.
Let's look at the video.
Literally crushed into her car.
Okay, we're on camera right now, so can you not ruin the video again?
Let's start over.
Are you ready to trauma dump? No, there's no start overs. Tell me about all the bad things that happened. Go. Let's look at this beautiful home. So we're headed over to Southgate Avenue to one of the prettiest houses on Southgate. Now, if you don't know what Southgate is one of the premier streets in Murray Hill. It's a neighborhood in Annapolis, highly sought after. I would say some of the best homes in Annapolis. What do you think, Joyce?
Totally, and I was actually just reading about it. And there is a beautiful home in there that sold for $4.6 million called Acton Hall.
Oh yeah, Acton Hall.
Are you familiar with that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that was like the original property there. There was originally 100 acres, and part of it was downtown Annapolis, part of that farm. So all of this was part of that ownership.
Yeah, there was a guy named Acton, and I think it was like the 1650s.
And then he
that neighborhood started.
To a guy named Murray.
Was it Roger Acton? Oh, did he?
Murray Hill.
So we just did a sale on Murray Avenue in Murray Hill, and we actually moved my lovely client, to a lovely little home on Southgate. Now, the home that we're going to see today is not that home. It's a different home. It's a home that's for sale. What is the asking price? $3.75 million. It is absolutely a fantastic home. And if you guys are looking for literally a primetime house in Murray Hill, this is one that you will not want to pass up, because these don't come along very often. I know a lot of people who've been in the market, for years.
Well, and one of the beautiful things about that area is the waterfront, right? It's so you're in Annapolis, you're also close to waterfront, or you may have a water view, or you may actually have waterfront.
Yeah, the one thing I love about Murray Hill, especially like in the fall, now we're just kind of coming out of the fall right now, is on Southgate, because the street it's wide, and the neighbors just walk up and down it with their dogs, and you can walk down to the water, and then you can walk back up to West Street. So you have the access to West Street where you got your stores and your shops and all that fun stuff. But then on the other hand, you can walk down to that water, and down there it just is so peaceful.
Or sneak out the back to West Street and get on the highway to wherever you want to go, right? Because that's important to people too.
Like you can go downtown this way, or you can go towards the mall that way. So there's just as far as location is concerned, it's really prime time. And I see a lot of people coming from outside of Annapolis, moving in to our lovely, lovely city, and they don't necessarily know these pockets. And Murray Hill, it's definitely one of the more known pockets, but shoot, I know people who they've never even heard of it, but they love Annapolis and they want to move here. Here's something interesting. The girl that's selling this house, I've known her for years. She's a lovely gal. She went to Severn. She graduated from Severn High School the same year, 2003, age myself, that I graduated from St. Mary's. Now, if you know anything, St. Mary's and Severn, big rivalry. So
Yes.
If you're the buyer, you definitely want to come with me, because we typically win in those rivalries. But no, they're lovely folks, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. And we're going to introduce you to this one-of-a-kind house right now. You're going to absolutely love it. 39 Southgate, the one that we just looked at, is...
Okay, so when you walk up the steps, you see nothing but a classy entrance decorated with absolutely human-size nutcrackers.
I mean, they're your size. They're as big as you.
Human size.
They're not as big as
Probably
me.
bigger than their children.
But it's absolutely stunning. Like, you walk in that front door, you see, you know what sticks out to me is that band, like the railing on the steps.
This
it's like
whole foyer.
Absolutely, like stunning. Like, and one of the things that we always say is that, like, when you walk through the crest of the front door, you should feel like you're home.
Right.
Like, you should feel like you're home. And that house, gosh.
Well, when you walk in, you just feel the warmth that goes through you, through your soul. And then you're like, I just want to see more, right?
Yeah.
This home is graced with beautiful Georgia pine floors, windows that are grand and bring in so much light. Look at the light, every single
The other
room.
thing I told the seller...
But it's modernized.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So when I talked to the seller about her property, I said, you know, this house is updated, but you haven't lost the charm. You haven't lost that Murray Hill, Annapolis charm.
No.
And that is so important, because we go into homes all the time, and sometimes you walk into something, you're like, this is like Miami and Annapolis. And it just doesn't fit. And for somebody who's reselling their property, it makes it way more of a challenge, because now you got what you wanted, but it's not really in tune with the rest of the market.
Or you may go into a home and only part of it is renovated. This home has been renovated from the top to the bottom of the basement, and it is just beautiful. It's beautifully...
Yeah. It has the elevator. It has so much space. So if you have...
So that elevator is great because, you know, it's a house you can grow old in. Or it helps you move things
well, it's
around
great
the house
because,
that might be heavy.
Speaking of growing old, the house, I call it the kid compound. I mean, it's set up for children. But also, if you have older guests over to the home for, say, a family event, it's big enough to entertain a large party and get, say, grandma or grandpa up and down the steps with complete ease. Look at that master. Look at that master.
Yes,
I mean,
gorgeous.
that is just...
Although this home is set up for a family, it also is fabulous because there are separated spaces for the children as well as the adults.
Absolutely.
Very important in a home.
I love that. And you see how you look out when you wake up as the person who owns the home? You look out that window and you see Southgate in the fall, the leaves. Like, it's absolutely just a stunning property. And
Master Suite has everything anybody could want. Dual sinks, separated, big glass windows, tile floors.
I think the touches...
Fireplace in the master.
Yeah, the touches and choices in that property are done so tastefully and gracefully, not to rhyme, but they just elegant. Really, they're just elegant, and and they're thoughtful, you know, not thoughtless. And when you see thoughtfulness in a home, it makes you feel like home. I know that sounds a little salesy, corny, but it's just the truth. It just works.
I don't think anybody could walk into this home and think, wouldn't it be wonderful to grow up in this house? I mean, you have to feel that way.
I thought that when I was in there. I go, this is such a place for kids.
Whoa.
Like, this is such a place for kids. Like, you know what I said in the basement? I go, lucky childhood.
Yeah.
Like, lucky childhood. Lucky kids. Like, and those
healthy way to grow up, too.
Oh,
You're
my
in a
God.
nice little neighborhood. Feels...
Yeah, kids that grow up in there are truly blessed, and that home, it's such a great family compound. The location is, I mean, it's creme de la creme. You can walk right down to the water. You can get right out to West Street. It's just superb.
And you don't find this very often.
Yeah.
So
the
if
rarity.
You are looking for a home, and you have a need for this.
You see how this is set up right here? Joyce is I call my mom Joyce. Joyce mom. This kid compound. These beds, these bunks. The built-in bunks are such a move. So if the kids have kids over for play dates or what have you, you got them housed. They're like a little military in there.
It's just beautiful.
It's just beautiful. Patience. Okay, we are headed into our next appointment here. Hold on tight, Joy. I know you're dropping the phone. I look at the quality of the stairs.
The banisters.
It's just like, how can you not
floors are the old antique wood. They're beautiful.
Yeah. But also, when you have kids, you don't want them to scratch those antique floors. I mean, that is another challenge.
They're pretty durable.
They're very durable.
That's one of the beauty things about hard pine. It is one of the...
I mean, I never went through your homes with cleats on, did I?
Probably. Yes, probably.
I'm speaking from experience here.
But hard pine is a hard wood. It's a very hard wood.
Yeah.
There are some woods that are soft. Hard pine is a hard wood. And as it's aged, it becomes even harder. So it is one of those woods that's pretty durable for kids with cleats. And it can always be refinished.
Do not wear cleats on the wood.
Yeah. I'm amazed by the woman that owns this home because it is immaculate from top to bottom.
It really is. Oh my God.
Yes.
Talk about like
a home that's
just cared for.
Really cared for.
And I feel the love in it too. Like I feel the family in it. Like you can feel their presence. The one thing that I always see is that when it's a new construction, it can feel a bit sterile, right? But this home has that, it's lived in, and like something happy has happened here. You know what I mean?
Happy is living in that home.
Yeah, you can feel the home living versus something that feels very sterile and new construction that we see all the time. It just, it's like a baseball glove in a lot of ways. It's,
Well, one of the properties that is in Murray Hill, and I'm sure this was part of Acton Place.
So we're going into the elevator right now. Okay, now this elevator, I like the wood finishes on the elevator. Those buttons on the elevator, they look updated. We established through Glenn, the listing agent, that I believe it's a cable elevator. Okay. And right now in the video, I'm going down the elevator, and we are going to go look in the playroom downstairs, which I think is super duper cute.
So that elevator goes from the basement to the first floor, second floor, third floor. So you can go to 4 different floors.
Well, no, it does not go to the basement. No, it does not go.
It didn't go to the basement.
It does not go to the basement. So
first,
you have to go to the
third.
So yeah, first, second, and third. The downstairs finished basement is it's kind of like set up as a kid's playroom. We're gonna walk into it now.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It feels. You know what's so good is that it feels so clean down there. Like I love how.
Yeah, I love when people paint the basement white. It's amazing.
It's absolutely... Because
basements tend to be dark, so when you paint it white, it feels bright.
Once again,
and it's also really warm down there, being in a basement.
Yeah, once again, very, very tasteful choices that were made. That basement is just perfect for kids. They've got the little play... the theater, the children's theater set up, which I think is just a cool little touch.
There we go, down into it's like a magic world.
It really is.
In there.
It really is. It's like a little tea party. You can see their little tea parties right there. Like that's why I'm like happy childhood. Media room.
The parents totally dreamt this up for them.
Yeah, like
kids don't have any idea how fortunate they are to be able to play in this space.
They're like
every kid in the neighborhood is going to want to be on that theater.
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. They're like, would you like to come over for a tea party and we're going to put on a show for mom and dad?
Exactly.
Like that's what kids do. That's what we used to do. Me and my sister used to put shows on for our parents. These kids actually have their own children's theater and seating. Little tea party. It's just... look at the door that's on there too. I know like that's just a small little detail I picked up on. It's like that barn door. It's just cute.
Right, and all the additional storage in the basement too, which that's what the adults are always needing, extra storage. There were a lot of storage areas.
I just feel like everywhere you look, there's a thoughtful touch in this home. Yeah. And
well, in the basement, you can also see how well the house has been renovated. The wires are all in place and they're all like new, and you can, you really see a lot because it's exposed, but it's painted white so that, it's awesome.
Absolutely. The house also has like a phenomenal backyard.
And a garage.
And a garage where there's bicycle storage. There's also carport storage. So there's ample off-street parking, which can be a challenge in Annapolis in these neighborhoods. And this house just checks all the boxes. Out of all the homes you've seen in Annapolis, where do you rank this as far as Murray Hill homes specifically?
It's top tier, and it's still got that old world charm, because I've been in a lot of top tier homes that are new. They don't feel the same. So if you're looking for the warmth and the elegance of an older home that's been updated, this is top tier.
Guys, I would add to that, but that was perfectly said. Joyce, Mom, it's been an honor to go through that house, and
It's totally an honor to go.
yeah,
through
and
that.
just want to say thank you to the owners for
Absolutely,
letting us
thank you.
take this tour. All right, you all have a happy holiday.